What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the exotic Titan helmet, the Precious Scars. We'll take a look at how it functioned before the change and how it functions after. Before the change, the exotic perk stated that after reviving or being revived, you gain an aura that provides overshields to you and your nearby allies. In Bungie's armor TWAB, they said that this exotic was getting a rework. It states that it will now create a burst of healing and bonus recovery around you whenever you kill an enemy with a weapon whose damage type matches your subclass type. Now in the background gameplay, you can see examples of what that overshield looked like before the armor change. It covers a pretty wide area, and it also provides one heck of a buff. You can even tank a headshot from an adaptive frame sniper rifle, which hits for about 387 damage. I was honestly shocked at how strong the overshield was. You could also tank a headshot from a chaperone as well. So now, let's take a look at what the new perk on the armor does. It states final blows from weapons with a damage type matching your subclass energy type create a burst of healing around you. After reviving or being revived, you gain an aura that provides overshields to you and your nearby allies. So let us look at the revive portion in PvP. Once again, you can see it gives a big overshield, but now it can no longer tank an adaptive sniper headshot. It can still tank a rapid fire from my Praetus Revenge though, so the overshield got a slight nerf. Sadly, the PvE footage I got with my buddy Pat got corrupted, but here is me in a Lost Sector solo getting kills with a weapon that matches my subclass element. The so-called burst of healing was barely noticeable. In fact, it was so small, that is why I enlisted the help of Pat in the first place. The odd time we could see a little bump in our health regen speed, and upon watching my footage back, I did see my health bar bump up the slightest bit, but it is basically negligible. When I read this change in the TWAB notes, I thought it actually had some really strong potential, but after getting to test it out, it is extremely underwhelming. Again, it is so minuscule that Pat and I couldn't even tell if it was making a difference. So as far as I am concerned, this is another exotic for the trash bin. Maybe you could quickly swap off One-Eyed Mask to this in a trials game while you are getting a res, but that is honestly the only use case I see for this exotic. Anyways, I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, then a like would be greatly appreciated. This is the end of my exotic change reviews, as I have finally reviewed every exotic that Bungie touched on in their TWABs leading into Season of the Lost. I want to give a big shout out to my buddies Pat, Steam, TJ, and Yeet for all their help in gathering the footage I needed for these videos. Some of these literally wouldn't have been possible without these guys, so I really appreciate their help. Now that this series of videos is over, I plan on covering a few new seasonal artifact mods, and then eventually I will start focusing on build videos. I have a ton of amazing builds that I have not gotten into video form, so if you're interested in build videos, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any of them. I hope all these before and after videos helped you understand the changes mentioned in the TWABs the past few weeks. Take care, Guardians.